we're talking to Hozier, by the way, if you haven't recognized the Irish lilt.
You call him Hozier here in the States.
Hozier. I was just watching you do covers, and I was tickled that you did One Thing by Marie. I mean, that's such a random choice. That's like one of my favorite songs.
It's a great song.
Is that
still
like
amazing song.
Yeah, right? But you stripped it down and still, it was an interesting choice.
Thanks. It was fun. I think a lot of the covers, there's with the BBC in the UK, they have what's called Live Lounge, and they invite artists to come in and play with somebody else's song, and it's a fun way of kind of putting your own spin on something.
So you picked Marie.
Yeah, I just love that song.
I do. I love the video. I love everything about that.
Now I have a question about that song, and Kelly disagrees with me on this. In the beginning of the song, you know how it starts.
Yeah.
The gobble, gobble, gobble.
It doesn't. It's not gobble, gobble, gobble.
It is gobble, gobble, gobble.
No, it's not gobble.
It's gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Right?
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Hozier, is it a turkey in the beginning of her song?
I don't believe it's a turkey.
Thank you. Thank you. Debate settled.
I'll go with the woman. I feel you on that.
Have you been able to embrace the pop world? Because I know you said you didn't design music, with the intention on it charting on pop stations, and then you're kind of surrounded by all of this pop world and radio shows like ours. You started to embrace the pop world a bit.
Yeah, it's not that I was ever adverse or kind of to the pop world. And I think what's popular and what is pop and what is mainstream changes, and that's what's fantastic about popular music. I think I never imagined that Take Me to Church would be liked by I didn't think it would be a hit.
Right.
I didn't think it would chart in Ireland, let alone in America. So for me, it's been just a rush.
Yeah, because you went at the church, and it's not a song when you hear it, you're thinking, oh, it's a beautiful song about Take Me to Church. No, it's about love.
Oh man, yeah,
it's about loving.
Yeah, it's about
it's a little loving.
Yeah.
Hozier, I read, and this is a cool story that I read about you, and I want to know if it's true or not. But you were extremely afraid. You had stage fright because of something that happened to you when you were 8 years old.
Yeah.
And I think that happens to a lot of kids that could potentially be musicians one day, but you have that one moment in your life where you kind of screw up and you never go back to it.
What happened?
Oh, it was awful.
You had a meltdown?
So I'd like to take you back to that horrible
Did
day.
you wet your pants on stage or something?
It was I wish. No, it was the first time I ever sang to a crowd. So I think it was like some kind of a community. No, it was like, I don't know, it was in some hall, a few hundred people. I was 8 years old and I was kind of like maybe 7.
Right.
That kind of boy soprano, and I was singing Piezu, that it's like a Latin hymn.
Okay.
Sure.
A lot of high notes, a very, very high note in it.
Right.
For the sake of argument, yes, we know what you're talking about.
I studied that in Music Theory 101.
Shout out to the boys.
We got it.
Shout out to the boys' choir. I was in the boys' choir.
But I was like that awkward age, first time singing, and I go for this high note, and my voice cracked in the most awful, awful way. Never my first experience of puberty to come.
It was live puberty.
And it was live. It was a live feed of puberty, yeah. And then I just froze, and I didn't, the first time ever performing, so I just stood there while this terrible kind of MIDI backing track played on. And I buried my head in my hands until somebody had to walk over to me and just kind of go, okay, it's over.
It's going to be okay.
It's done.
I mean, that could crush you as a child,
Yeah.
How'd you climb out of that? Like, how'd you get back on stage?
I had to do it again the next night.
Dang.
Did it go much better the second night?
I actually walked out when it wasn't my turn, so it was like I thought it was an intro for my song. Again, the second night, totally bombed.
Oh my gosh.
Would you
Stage
believe
ropes
that?
2 nights in a row.
And he persevered.
Look at you now.
Yeah,
Look at you now.
There you go.
One of the biggest songs in the world. Was this a particular girl you wrote about?
Would Take Me to Church? I'd like to. I don't think I was really writing about one person in particular. I mean, at the time, I'd only really had one girlfriend, but I think I was more writing about, I suppose, just devoting yourself or loving somebody, or what it is just to love somebody rather than one person.
It took you a year to write this song?
I had the lyrics for a long. I mean, it takes me a long time to write any song.
Yeah.
But I had the lyrics for a long time. Yeah, maybe a year.
You better hurry up because I know they're going to be pressing you for the next album.
Right.
Pick up his album. It's called Hozier, right?
Yeah,
It's already.
it.
You can pick it up where? On iTunes, your website?
Yeah,
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Everywhere. Hozier.com. And also follow him on Twitter at Hozier. Sir, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Make sure you go check him out on tour.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's so good
And tall.
and tall.
Okay, that's
Okay, we got to
This is
stop now.
this is awkward.
Kelly and Jenna are rubbing off on us.
Weird.
We'll just say adieu, sir.
Thank you very much.
That's what they say in Ireland. Adieu.
Yeah, it's close.
Slán.